Kanye West has been blocked from entering Britain. This is one of the biggest things since the war, I'm not gonna lie, man. Everyone was happy that Kanye West was gonna come down to the UK and shut down wireless. I have personally been to a Kanye West show and it's absolutely amazing. He's a showman, you get what I'm saying? Like, he puts a lot of effort in what he does when it comes to the shows, making music, his clothing brand. He puts 100% into everything. I was at that show and I was amazing. This was many, many years ago. I'm talking decades ago. Do you get what I'm saying? And to still have this standard up until now, he just shows you that he has mastered the program and he's actually bigger than the program to be so confident. And I don't know why they're going to stop this guy from performing, even after he's apologized for all the statements that he's made.
Just take accountability. I was dealing with some various issues, dealing with bipolar also. So it would take the ideas I had and have me take them to an extreme where I would forget about the protection of the people around me and myself. So I wanted to come and take accountability. Sometimes people aren't that knowledgeable about the bipolar and the cause or what causes it and the way you act when you have this disease.
Well, this is him apologizing to the Jewish community. It's
like if you left the house and you left your kid at the house and your kid went and messed up the kitchen and messed up the garage, messed up the living room. Now when you get back, it's your responsibility because that's your child. And that's the way I look at it. It's like, I gotta go clean up the kitchen, I gotta clean up the living room, I gotta clean up the garage. Yeah.
That's it. That's Kanye for you. You get what I'm saying? He speaks in codes. So his delivery might not be what people actually want. People actually want to hear a straightforward English. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, just say it like it is. You get what I'm saying? You're taking responsibility. You're taking accountability, ownership of what you've done, and you're here to apologize. However, these guys are not too happy. They're not accepting an apology. Looks like there's a higher power that is controlling things, and they said, no, you're not coming through to perform for 3 days at the wireless because they believe that grounds that his presence will not be conducive to the public good. When it comes to Kanye, I just think his delivery. Do you get what I'm saying? But he's apologized and he said that he's bipolar, etc. They're still not having it. They've cancelled the show. Let's see what people have to say anyways. So we have brands like Pepsi and PayPal all pulled out, because they're sponsors. They're very big sponsors of the wireless and they've pulled out. That's wireless losing a lot of money, almost 50 million at least. You get what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a rough idea of the amount of money they've missed out on. But let's play this clip here, man.
Can Kanye West be canceled? I don't know. It don't look like it. Listen, man, we know all about his anti-Semitic remarks. We know about the song that he made dedicated to Hitler. We know that he told black people slavery was a choice. We know that he came out wearing a KKK hood and a robe, right? He apologized for all that stuff in January when he took out an ad in the Wall Street Journal. And then a week ago, he put out his new album, Bully. That album has landed at number 2 on the Billboard charts. He also sold out 2 nights at LA SoFi Stadium, and Bloomberg News reports that those 2 events took in a collective $33 million. Then Kanye was announced as the headliner for 3 nights straight, all 3 nights at the Wireless Festival in UK in July. Not everybody was feeling that, right? A bunch of brands pulled out their sponsorship. Brands like Pepsi, Diageo, PayPal, and Rockstar Energy Drink, all right? Even the UK's Prime Minister talked out against having Kanye perform at the Wireless Fest. So can Kanye be canceled? Apparently not, man, because the Wireless Fest, the promoter spoke to Variety and put out a statement and said that they're sticking behind Kanye. Melvin Ben, who serves as a managing director at Festival Republic, the UK promoter behind Wireless, issued a statement that read in part this: Ye's music is played on commercial radio stations in this country. It is available via live streams and downloads in this country without comment or vitriol from anyone, and he has a legal right to come into the country and to perform in this country. He is intended to come in and perform. We are not giving him a platform to extol opinion of whatever nature, only to perform the songs that are currently played on the radio stations in our country and the streaming platforms in our country and listened to and enjoyed by millions. Forgiveness and giving people a second chance are becoming a lost virtue in this ever-increasing divisive world, and I would ask people to reflect on their instant comments of disgust at the likelihood of him performing, as was mine, and offer some forgiveness and hope to him, as I have decided to do. Look, Kanye hurt a lot of people with his words and his actions, and there's just some who are not ready to forgive him now or if ever, right? But we see it, man, the support that he's gotten for this album, the support at those 2 SoFi shows, Wireless is standing behind him. They're not canceling Kanye West, man.
I'm not too sure about that because, yeah, they're not going to cancel him, but to get in the country to perform, yeah, it's going to be a tough one, man. You get what I'm saying? Because if the Home Secretary has now got involved in it and denies the rapper a visa, right, so he's going to appeal to that. You get what I'm saying? He's still got a lot of time. Like, this is one of the biggest things. Like, since the Iran war, since Donald Trump, it's Kanye West, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, for the Prime Minister to get involved, like, it's crazy. Like, look at the people talking about it.
We did with Pepsi, for instance, our lead sponsor, and they signed off and approved it, for example, and perhaps we should have done.
Really? That's fascinating. Sorry to interrupt again, but that's fascinating. So Pepsi, who've pulled out now, haven't they? Pepsi originally were quite happy for him to come.
Correct, yes. They're our headline sponsor. We asked them to sign off on it, and they did.
See what I'm saying? They were happy for him to come over, but now all of a sudden everything has changed. So, you know, there's powers working, man. They're not too happy with this. You get what I'm saying? Like, the powers behind this whole movement. You get what I mean? Like I always say, we just feel like we're pawns in this, man. We are pawns. There's powers that run this music, that run these platforms. I'm not here to speak against them. I'm only here to react. But someone like Kanye has a big voice, and you know what I'm saying? And maybe the delivery of his voice has caused this for him, you know. And even after apologizing, they're not really interested in the apology. We're going to be missing out on this. This is the SoFi Stadium, you know, the sold out. 33 million he made in like 2 days. In a week, he's grossed so much money, almost 100 million after dropping this Bully album. This is what we're going to be missing out on, stuff like this. This is him bringing out Lauryn Hill to do a live performance. You know what I'm saying? Insecure, so secure. Yo, this is like raw performing. You get what I'm saying? Pause. Raw performance from the both of them. You get what I'm saying? Like, Lauryn Hill was on the original, but Lauryn Hill is jumping on this, and that is gonna be epic, man. Imagine them performing at the Wireless in the UK. That's gonna be one of the biggest things ever, man. Why don't they want us to see this? You get what I'm saying? Like, why are people writing against Kanye, man? Let the guy perform. It's been a while since Kanye come to the UK to perform. You get what I'm saying? But that's what's happening with Kanye, man. They're not letting him come through, man. It's not happening. You get what I'm saying? I just want to see other things that people are saying about this.
The campaign against anti-Semitism joins me now. What do you hope the government decides to do? Mr. Silverman, good morning.
Well, I hope the government decides to do more than the usual declarations of the unacceptability of anti-Semitism and solidarity with the Jewish community that has marked its reaction to anti-Semitism over the last 2.5 years. Keir Starmer's statement on the matter was all well and good, and it's great that he made it, but he has the power to do something about it, and not just sit back and hope that the response of the sponsors will be what it is turning out to be. And all credit to Pepsi, Diageo and PayPal for their principled stance. But Keir Starmer has it within his power to ban from the country any citizen who would not be conducive to the public good. And this is a very clear case for doing that, precisely that.
Wow. So, man, we're not going to see Kanye at the wireless. Obviously, his team, they're going to appeal, and we're going to see what's going on. If I hear more news about this, I'll speak on it. I'm going to leave this here, man. We're going to miss an icon coming back to perform. He would have shut down wireless, man. Wireless would have gone mad and crazy. It would have been a crazy one. You get what I'm saying? At this stage, do you know when last I went to see Kanye? I went to see Kanye many years ago, almost 10 years ago, and he's still here, right here, breaking records. He's taking a peek. You get what I mean? Pause. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. What do you guys think about this? Do you think, that the powers involved should be a bit more lenient? You get what I'm saying? Like, the guys apologized, man. Or are they not believing in his apology? You get what I'm saying? Or did they just not like him? Do you get what I mean? Or is it deeper than that? I don't want to get into that, man. I'm not going to speak on all that. I'm just here to react. There's a lot of, you gotta be careful what you say, like what there's no freedom here, man. When you say something and you like, oh yeah, look at what he said there. You get what I'm saying? And they shut you down. It's just how it is. Exactly what they're doing to Kanye at the moment. He has a strong fan base. I think some people do understand him for speaking out. And some people do understand that this guy has a problem. And some people do understand that it's just his delivery. There is a truth in what he's saying. People don't like the truth. It's just facts. Anyway, I'm going to leave in some of the statements he's saying. I'm not saying in all the statements he's saying. Let me just get that clarity out there. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Please let me know what you think about this in the comments. You reckon he's going to fight this? You reckon he's going to perform it? You reckon someone's going to fly him on a jet and he just comes out masked? You know what I'm saying? Or is this just part of the program? You get what I mean? Like, anyway, who knows, man? He could be part of the program. Please do like, share, and subscribe for more content. I'm going to jump on the next dub of the week, which is Fredo and Clavish, the situation that happened between both of them. So, stay tuned, guys. It's your boy, The Dub. I'm out of here, man. Cheese!
About to pull up, you don't know. I got my hood up, you don't know. Snapchat, take a photo. See we making funds, cold war, wait,